A-C-T.
I-O-N-O, Tommy. I love this week. Look at you. All prepped, 7 in a row with the Finns. You and Gabe. Oh my. I'm telling you. Didn't I tell you that game would go under? That game, they scored 20-3. They only gave up, New Orleans only gave up 13 points. They had the pick 6 at the start of the game. The game was over right then. 20-3 last week. That was the dime play. Go get your money, Tommy.
Nice work, Captain. Welcome to Action Butts, everybody. Tommy D along with the Captain. Wearing the Delta
Fins up, baby. Go,
here.
Gabe.
If you were with us last week, we ended up going 3-3. Ray's on a hot streak, 10-3. Captain goes 2-1. I held this down a little bit, but if you've been following us, 25-21. We got the Captain 26-22. Ray 10-3.
Been a tough year.
Are 61-46 overall, guys. We appreciate you following us. Hit that like, subscribe, ring that bell. We got some college picks and football picks for you.
You know what, Tommy? 61-46. You're making flat bets. You're making money. Let's talk about Billy Martin last week when he had a 9-teamer, not an 8, a 9-teamer. Going to Arizona at Detroit. Are you kidding me? Pooh, Spitey. He goes 8-1 and loses money. How does that happen? Because he's a gambler and not an investor, Tommy.
There you go. You got to make sure you're playing your money smart here on these games, guys. Just don't throw down these hitting these 8, 9, 10-team parlays. Yeah.
3 teams, it should be the max. I prefer flat bets, but if you're going to bet, 3.
There we go. Captain says 3-team is the way to go there. But hey, enough of the small talk. Let's get to some picks. That's what people are here for, Captain.
Okay.
College, I'm going to stay away, Captain. All the action going on. We've had 5 bowls canceled already. You don't know who's playing, who's out, who's got COVID. So I'm staying away from the college. I'm going to pass it on over to the Captain here for his college football picks.
Well, I got 3 Amber Alert plays. I call them that because they're kid games. Okay, first one's going to be Alabama and Cincinnati. This O is going to go. Alabama rolls here big. Take the minus 13.5. Then, if you look at Michigan, Georgia, you're looking at 2 good defenses. I look at a tough game back and forth. The over-under is 45.5. I thought that's kind of high. I'm looking at the low 40s here, if not in the high 30s. So I'm just saying, take Michigan, Georgia under. And then I'm going to go to the Oklahoma State Notre Dame game where Kelly is gone. They brought in the defensive coordinator as the coach, signed him up, but I still think that's going to have an effect on that team. And I'm going to take Oklahoma State +2 and that good defense they never had before. They got it now, Tommy.
Yeah, Captain. Nice calls there. Alabama, Cincy worries me a little bit. Cincinnati, I know it's Alabama, Captain. Top team, but Cincinnati has proved themselves pretty well. A lot of people doubting them. 13.5, quite a bit of points.
I'm doubting them. I'm doubting them here.
You say Alabama rolls on them.
I'll call them butter. They're on a roll.
All right, cool. I definitely love that. Georgia versus Michigan. I like that lean, the strongest of your 3. But Captain's been rolling nice here towards the end of the season, picking up some speed and momentum. A little tugboat coming through here with the Captain. Enough of that, Captain. Let's get to the NFL. That's week number 17, I believe.
Yeah.
We made it this far. We're on the positive side. Our NFL picks have been doing pretty good. Let's go to your first one, Captain. Who do you like?
Oh, first one. Well, it's a team I bet last week that I shouldn't have because they were getting 10.5 at home. And I always say if you get 10.5 at home, 10 or over, you got to bet that. And I took the wrong team. I should have taken Houston against the Chargers, who won outright, but I took Carolina. I'm going to take the Carolina team again this week, but not in a good way, in a bad way, to the under with New Orleans. They're heading into New Orleans. A team in disarray is Carolina. New Orleans gets Demario Davis back, Taysom Hill back. They're going to get all their defensive guys back. I look at this game to go way under the number of 38.5, and that's where I'm at, Tommy. Get better, nickel. Go get your money.
Cam Newton getting benched, Sam Darnold getting the start?
Yeah, Sam
Does that make a difference for you?
No, not at all, because that defense is something special down there. They only gave up 13 points last week to Miami because early pick 6 by Book. And I want to tell you, that's going to be a way under game again. Like I said last week, they weren't going to score more than 30. They scored 23. Same thing this week, about 23 points.
There we go. Captain likes the under, Carolina and New Orleans.
Who's your first pick, Tommy?
Yeah, Captain. I'm going to go to the Bills here, minus 14.5.
Lay in the wood.
At home versus the Falcons, Captain. This is a big game in Buffalo. I talked to my friend up in Buffalo the other day. The energy there is good. They still believe in the Bills, and they should be after last week. They look like they're back on track. Josh Allen, if they could get their defense back up, playing to the top level that's been playing all year, I like the Bills here, minus 14.5. Yeah, the Falcons are pretty good. They are 5-3 on the road here, Captain. But if you take a look at the Falcons, their wins are the Giants, the Jets, the Dolphins, the Saints, the Jacksonville, Carolina, and Detroit. They do have 7 wins. But you're going into Buffalo. Buffalo has to win this. There's a couple big guys on the Falcons defense out. The nose tackle's out. The defense ends out. Their free safety's out. Their cornerbacks questionable. Saying that, I think the Bills cover this 14.5. I think they make a statement and show that they're one of the best teams in the AFC, rolling into the playoffs, Captain. I believe in the Bills and the Bills Mafia.
This is one thing I look at, and you have to look at angles this game. So you're taking an indoor team, and you're putting them up into Buffalo, where it's going to be a little chipper up there.
Oh, it's going to be real chilly,
yeah,
a little windy.
It's going to be windy. It's going to be chilly. It's going to take them out of their game. And I'll put it to you this way. Atlanta doesn't have the weapons to go with Buffalo, Tom.
No,
Good pick.
I totally agree. Josh Allen looking good, and running backs looking healthy right now. They got all their guys. It looks like I looked at the injury report.
Yeah.
Obviously, pay attention, guys, too, as we're giving your picks.
COVID.
Check the injury report before you place your bets, and maybe even place your bets on the day. Sometimes we like to get those early odds, but this might not be the time right now, Captain. You want to do that.
You got to wait till the end, find out who's playing and who's not. That's for sure.
A little slow roll, but hey,
what about Ray Ray? Ray Ray.
10-3, man.
10-3 on fire. He's like 78%. What's wrong with that? This guy betting flat bets. You're making it. Ray Ray, who do you like this week?
Thank you both for having me on. The captain, Tommy D. The Raiders are 8-7, coming off a win over the 7-8 Broncos, 17-13. The Raiders are 3-5 in their last 8 games and have not been a consistent football team. The Colts are 9-6, coming off a win on the road over the 10-5 Cardinals, 22-16. The Colts are 7-1 in their last 8 games, and we've been playing high-quality football, and will continue to do so against this up-and-down Raider team to prove they are contenders to make a run at the Super Bowl. So for that reason, I like the Colts. Back to you, Captain.
Oh boy,
Ray.
Hey, I want to tell you something. Okay, let me. This was going to be one of my games.
I liked him too.
All right, this is going to be one of my games. Let me explain why. The Raiders have all their starting linebackers out. Okay, and you're going to go up against this team. I'm going to say this: whoever's at quarterback, and I think it's going to be Wentz.
Rivers?
No, it's not going to be.
They
Rivers.
gave him the phone call. Did you hear?
Yeah, I heard they gave him a phone call. But Taylor is going to run the ball for at least 30 times for over a deuce. For over a deuce. He's going to get over 200 yards. I don't know if you could bet that on DraftKings or whatever, FanDuel. But that, to me, he's going to go over 200 yards against the number 32 defense against the run, Tommy.
Hey, Captain, Colts are momentum. They are rolling. Probably one of the hottest teams in football, if not the hottest, Captain. So, nice job, Ray. I mean, bringing Ray on the show, 10-3, knocking it out of the park. Keep it up, Ray.
Steady Eddie, man.
I love
Steady
it.
Eddie. He's
love
good.
It.
He really does his research.
What do you think about your next game, Captain? We got 2 more picks going.
I'm going to Sunday night. Sunday night game. I'm looking at Minnesota going into Green Bay. Spread 6.5. And once again, just like in the Atlanta Buffalo, same thing. Minnesota inside to a 4 degree. The high is going to be 4 degrees at game time. Okay, with the wind chill factor coming in, and then you have the winds going from 9 to 15 miles an hour. Ooh, it's going to be fresh over there. And I'm going to take the team that needs the game badly, and that is Green Bay, because the more they win, the more they stay at home. So I'm going to go Green Bay minus 6.5 for a nickel. Go get your money, Tommy.
There we go. Green Bay Packers against Minnesota. Aaron Rodgers also coming out saying he's going to make a decision quick after the season, I read. He's going to make a quick decision.
Yeah, well, he should stay where he's at.
I mean, it seems like the logical.
I'll put it this way. Wherever he goes, Devontae Adams goes. They go as a package.
Well, on the hip.
Right on the hip. Who do you like, Tommy?
Yeah, so next game, my last game I'm going to go the Chiefs versus the Bengals here. Chiefs, one of the also hotter teams right now moving forward. Bengals putting up an impressive win last week. So I like these teams. Chiefs put up points, 36, 34, 48 in their last 3 games. Their offense is starting to click. Mahomes, 8 TDs and 1 interceptions in his last 3 games. Hill and Kelsey both over 1,000 yards this year.
They get Kelsey back this week too.
Kelsey is going to be back, so that's huge for them. And I think what you're looking at is I'm looking at the over here. Over 50, Captain. I know it might be chilly there, so pay attention to the weather.
Yeah.
But Chiefs versus the Bengals here. I see the Chiefs putting up points. Joe Burrow and that offense starting to get going.
524? Really?
I love it. Over 50, Captain.
Yeah, I like that
Chiefs
bet.
versus the Bengals. So we appreciate you watching Action
Hold on, I
Bets
got
here.
one more thing, Tommy.
Oh, what is it?
Monday night. I'm not betting the game, but I just want to let you know. It could be Big Ben's last game in Heinz Field back in Pittsburgh. 3 things you got to know. Number 1, Ben is 24-2 against Cleveland. Number 2, they're at home. And number 3, they're a 3-point underdog. And I know they played horribly last week, but you have to feel if they're going to get up for any game, it's going to be that game plus the 3. It's plus 150 on the money line. That's probably where I would go.
What do you say, Big Ben? Is he hanging it up?
He's hanging it up.
He's
all
got
done.
to, yeah.
He's all done. He's arthritic.
Yeah, he got his Super Bowl
Looks
ring.
like Johnny U back when he was with the Chargers.
Hey, Big Ben, he did a lot more than I think what people thought he was going to do in the NFL, so you got to give the guy some respect.
No, much respect, man. He did a lot here, and great ball player, Hall of Famer, that's for sure.
Yeah, Captain, before we get out of here, also, once again, you're watching Action Bets, Tommy D and the Captain. Our man Ray Ray also joining us on the show here, guys. We appreciate you. Give us a thumbs up. Ring that bell.
Ding, ding.
And, guys, throw it out in the comments who you like. We love the interaction. D Nice came through with
Yeah,
one.
he did.
So we got a couple winners on there. Guys, throw them down there. And also more horse racing content coming through.
Yeah.
Talked with my man Johnny Lowe yesterday. We're going to be looking into the young Kentucky Derby 3-year-olds coming up. Probably a video next week or the week after.
Nice.
And then we still got that Johnny Lowe claiming video, which will be really cool.
I want to see that. I want to see that.
Good stuff, everybody. You've been joining us on Action Bets. Tommy D, the Captain. Anything else, Captain, before we get out of here?
Be safe over the new year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah. ACT.
ION.
Action Bets. We love you. We'll see you next year.